I tell you, the two of you.
What?
You've restored my faith.
Your faith in what?
In romance
That's
and
enough.
storybook endings.
Including And They Lived Happily Ever After?
Yes.
Have you seen the rock that Jake gave you?
Oh, my God, it's beautiful. What'd you do, rob a bank, Jake?
I'm laughing all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Hunter, hi.
Hi, Megan. I need to talk to you before I catch my plane to L.A.
What's up?
I have something to tell you. It's important.
Thank you very much. Mr. Buchanan will be joining us, but he was interrupted by a phone call on our way in.
Thank you, Kyler. And would you leave the other menu over there, please? We'll order shortly. Thanks.
Thank you. So, kiddo, how's it going, considering everything that's going on in your life?
I don't know. Fine, I guess.
I hear that you're thinking about trying to get custody of Al.
Yep. You got that right.
I think that's a good idea.
Well, I don't know how good it is, but I'm afraid it's necessary.
I just got great news.
From your telephone call?
Yep, that was a friend of mine from the courthouse. The news is out. Gabrielle is going to prison.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Whole Grain Total. For vitamin and mineral nutrition, nothing can top Total.
Well, sure. You can talk to me. What?
Do you mind?
No, I don't mind if it's okay with Megan. It's okay with me.
Sure. Well, here, have a seat. Do you want to join us?
Do you want some coffee?
No, thanks, really. Actually, I only came by for two reasons. I brought your check for your work in the film. I thought I'd deliver it in person.
Thank you. Oh, well, I don't think I've ever made this much all at one time. Check that out.
Oh, my God. Now I know everyone wants to be a movie star, huh?
I guess it's a little tacky to wave this around.
Yeah, it's okay. You earned it.
Doing something that I love, it doesn't seem fair, does it?
It's great, though.
Thanks.
Enjoy it.
Thanks, hon.
You're welcome. It's, like I said, I have two things to come and talk about.
Right. So what was the other thing?
It's private. If we could have a few minutes, maybe a short walk or something.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Actually, I have something to do.
Why don't, oh, thanks. Why don't I meet you, I'll meet you later at the office, okay?
Sure. I'll be waiting for you. And Hunter, see you around.
Thanks.
Have a safe trip.
Thanks, Jake.
Be careful.
I feel kind of sorry for Hunter. I mean, I'm glad that you and Megan are together, but he's a nice guy.
He's all right.
I didn't really like him when I first met him, though.
I hated him.
But he's not gonna have trouble finding someone else.
He's gonna have plenty of trouble finding somebody as good as Megan.
Yeah, you got lucky, didn't you?
I did, didn't I?
You did. How about that engagement ring, huh?
Mm.
I think I'm gonna become a PI. Well, not that I have anyone to give a ring to, but you make a lot of
And
money.
it's not paid for.
What?
It's not paid for, the ring. Past 5 or 6 weeks, I've been working so hard trying to get Carlo Hesser. I forgot about business. I forgot about my bills. I'm stacked up. Plus, I owe on that ring, too.
It's too bad. I'm not making very much money here. I give you some. It's $500.
No,
enough?
no. I don't want your money, please. I appreciate it, but there's a light at the end of this tunnel.
Yeah, that check that Megan got from the movie.
No, I'm gonna have Megan pay for her own ring. Tacky.
Jake, this is the 90s. Women do that kind of thing all the time.
Not my woman, not this guy. I don't care what it is.
Okay, fine. What is your light at the end of the tunnel, then?
It's Lucky, like grandma.
Great. Some light.
He's not gonna give me money. He's just supposed to be drumming up business for me, supposedly.
Oh, yeah, and you trust him?
The guy's got a heart of gold.
Yeah, but it's his
Besides-
head I'm worried about.
Yeah, don't worry about Lucky's head, okay? I gotta get going over my
No.
office.
It's on the house.
Andy,
Yeah.
about 1,200 times now.
Be
Eat and
gracious,
drink
accept it, or you can never eat in here again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Hey, so what the hell are you talking about? She hasn't even gone to trial yet.
I am telling you, Max, she's going to jail. I got the word. She pleaded guilty this morning.
Oh, but that doesn't mean she's definitely going to prison.
Of course she will, Renee.
Not necessarily. I mean, by pleading guilty, she could be throwing herself on the mercy of the court and hoping that the judge is going to show her some kind of compassion. What do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, a possible defense is she was terrified, she wasn't thinking, and she went absolutely to pieces.
I can just hear her now.
And so can I. And the judge may hear her as well and be very lenient with her. And why is that so funny?
Because I know the judge who will be hearing the case, Judge Martin Haley, otherwise known as Landview's hanging judge.
Asa, that is not funny.
Just giving you the facts, ma'am. He is tough. If little orphan Annie dropped a gum wrapper on the street, she'd do 90 days, and without her dog, Sandy.
Asa.
Gabrielle will do 10 years minimum.
Have you no compassion?
No, not where Gabrielle is concerned.
Asa, Gabrielle saved your life.
She did, but after an awful lot of consideration.
Darling, she is the mother of Max's son. Now, I know that you can't rally to her defense on all counts, but do you have to be quite so gleeful about her misfortune, Max?
No, excuse me, I just lost my appetite.
Darling, say something.
No, please don't. Excuse me. Come in.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, son. Rika, how are you?
Just fine, Mr. Nichols.
We're in a hurry, though.
Is this a touch?
No, we're on our way to Scranton, and I just stopped by to tell you that, not to wait on me for dinner unless you want to wait until 9 o'clock.
What's in Scranton?
A job, I hope. The K-Funk Mall, we got an audition, and the rest of the crew, they already left to set up the equipment.
I'm just going along for the ride. I may write a story about it for the banner.
Does Sheila know you're going?
I haven't been able to reach her.
Oh, so Sheila doesn't know you are going with Kerry.
Yeah, but not to worry, Dad. And anyway, Sheila doesn't have to know everything that Rika's doing. She's just going along with me to keep me company on the trip.
Kerry, this is your business, not mine.
Dad, we're telling you.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Okay, so, wish us luck.
One thing.
What's
If
that?
I do see Sheila, and she does ask about you, Rika, I'm gonna have to tell her what you're up to.
I understand.
Okay, we gotta go. We don't want to miss the bus, Dad.
I'm ready.
Son,
Let's go. Yeah.
good luck.
Thanks, Pop.
Add this to the Carlo Hesser file and get a copy over to the DA's office right away.
Yes, sir.
And if Mr. Callison has any questions, tell him I am available for a meeting at his convenience.
Yes, Mr. Nichols.
Excuse me, would it be possible to see the police commissioner? It's business.
Is that Sheila? Come on in.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Hello, Troy.
Hello, Sheila. It's good to see you. I have been thinking about you since yesterday.
Really? It seemed our apologies were quite thorough.
They were, but that doesn't stop me from thinking about you, now does it? Come on in. Did I hear you tell my secretary you were here on police business?
Yes, you did.
Well, let me take your coat.
Thanks. You know, I was on my way to lunch, and I remembered something. It came right out of the blue, but I think it might be something for your Carlo Hesser investigation.
What is it?
Well, it was the night of Tina and Court's wedding, and...
The night Viki's alternate personality emerged.
Yes. I guess you jogged my memory yesterday, you know, your questions. Anyway, I saw Gabrielle do something I thought at the time was odd. Now, I realize what she did may be suspicious. I mean, it's just a theory.
Well, whatever it is, I want to hear it.
Okay. I saw Gabrielle walking very carefully with a glass of champagne. And then seconds later, she bumps into Viki, causing her to spill her glass.
Well, that happens all the time at parties. What made you suspicious?
It seemed so deliberate, as if she wanted Viki to spill her drink. And then she made this big deal about giving her drink to her.
Big deal, huh?
Now, I want to be fair to Gabrielle. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be reading too much into this. But I struggled with it, and then I decided to come to you and tell you about it.
Did you see Gabrielle put anything into Viki's glass?
No, I didn't.
Well, backs up my theory that Gabrielle spiked Viki's drink with the drug, but it's not admissible evidence. It's a little too circumstantial, but I will tell Herb about it anyway.
Then I've wasted your time.
Oh, no, you haven't. You've given me a great deal to think about. And did I hear you say you were on your way to lunch?
Yes.
Well, I haven't had mine yet. Would you mind company, or had you made other plans?
No, I'd be delighted to have your company.
Oh, great, great. If you will, of course, be my guest.
You know we will fight about the check.
No fights. I'm paying. End of discussion. If you say anything, I'll call the fire department. Get the hook and ladder over here.
Asa, look what you've done. You have driven Max away.
I am surprised he got so upset.
You know, sometimes you're not really tuned into other people's feelings.
I thought Max would be happy that Gabrielle pleaded guilty. That would be the last barrier for him to get full custody of Al. That's what he wants, doesn't he?
Yes.
Maybe he's out celebrating.
Asa.
What?
Asa, look. I'm not saying that love can't die. But Max and Gabrielle still have a very strong bond. It's not just the good, wonderful memories they have, but the child that they created together that reminds them of that love. Max may never have anything more to do with Gabrielle. But you can't just lose all those good memories like that.
After what Max has been through with Gabrielle, I have a feeling those memories are fading away.
Maybe, but he's not feeling all that good. Why rub it in?
I have a very good reason for doing that.
You do?
I know that witch, Renee. She may be down, but she is not out.
You think so?
She has an uncanny way of always coming back.
After all this?
After everything. And if what you said a moment ago is true, Max better watch his step.
You mean Max is susceptible?
You have got it.
He also happens to be a very nice man.
That is his biggest problem.
Why is being very nice a big problem?
Hell, even I have to watch out for it all the time.
I don't think you have that much to worry about.
Really?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's one of your greatest worries. You're nice, Asa. I mean, sometimes, Asa, you are very, 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 very nice.
Thank you, Renee.
But you are also sometimes very obsessive about Gabrielle.
That is my gut instinct at work. I don't want Max caught up in her web of deceit. She'll ruin his life. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm starving. Let's have lunch.
Hunter, there's just so much that I want to say. I don't really know how to find the right words.
Well, you don't have to be too careful, Megan.
Yes, I do. I've put you through a lot, and I feel very guilty about that.
Don't.
Yeah, but that's easy for you to say.
Look, Megan, I don't want anything to cloud your happiness, all right?
Life certainly isn't perfect, but it does have its good moments.
And we've had ours.
Yes, we have. So tell me, what was it that you wanted to tell me about?
I want to say goodbye. I'm leaving Landview for good, I guess. The work here is finished, and I have to go edit on the coast.
Well, I hope that it all goes very well.
Thanks, I bet you do. Your career's riding on this.
Well, so is yours, and that's very important to me.
Well, once I start editing, I'll get a rough idea, and I can look at the rough cut. Let you know how it is.
Well, it's going to be hard saying goodbye to you. You've been a good friend. Good friends are hard to lose.
Yeah, they are. Who knows, maybe we can hit the friendship level again.
I hope so.
Well, you know, even though I'm not going to be coming back, we may see each other again.
Well, maybe not.
There's the business.
What business?
The film, your work and my work. When I finish the rough cut, I want you to come to LA to see it. And if we get a good release deal on the film, there'll be lots of publicity. You know the routine.
Well, I know it in terms of television.
Well, publicity for television is the same for film, but with film it's more concentrated.
I guess with everything that's been going on, I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Maybe we even work together again. We make a great team, even as friends.
I'm always going to be your friend, Hunter.
Same here. Remember, if you ever need anything, I'm just a phone call away.
That's good to know. Oh, wait. Before we say goodbye, I have something for you.
Wait a minute. Believe it or not, he just walked in the door. Wait, Troy, it's for you.
Well, thanks, Andy.
I can see what life is like with a police commissioner.
If you excuse me, I'll be right back. Why don't you find us a table?
Okay.
Nichols here.
Hey, Dad, it's Kerry.
Son, is something wrong? What's that noise I hear?
No. Nothing is wrong, and the noise you hear is rain. We're in an outdoors phone booth.
And Rika?
Yeah, she's squeezed in here with me. It is pouring outside. Dad, look, I'm glad I caught up with you.
Well, what's up?
Well, a little hitch. When we got here to the audition, we found out it had been pushed back a couple hours, which means that we won't get into Landview till pretty late tonight. Just wanted you to know.
Well, I appreciate the call. Now I won't worry.
Okay, good. Oh, Dad, by the way, would you pass the message on to Sheila so she won't worry about Rika?
Hold on, son. She's right here. You can explain it to her yourself.
No, Dad, I don't need to do that. And besides, the guys are waiting on me to rehearse. So you can handle that, can't you? Thanks a million, Dad. I gotta go, okay? Bye.
Now, what could it be?
Well, it's something that I had made for you. Where is it? I know that we're probably going to see each other again, but I didn't want our past to slip by unnoticed.
Megan, our past won't slip past me.
I'm a big one for symbols. Did you know that?
No.
Well, you know that ring that you gave me?
That's a friendship ring, Megan. I don't want you to give that back to me.
No, I won't. I wouldn't give it back to you for the world. I love it.
Good.
Oh, wait, here it is. Wait, hang on a second. I didn't have time to wrap it. You don't mind, do you?
No.
I wanted to give it to you in person. I didn't want to have to mail it to you. Ta-da! Well.
That's great. Where did you get this
Well, I had it made while we were shooting. And it had our names engraved. See? Megan, Hunter.
Well, I'll cherish this for the rest of my life.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
You know, Megan, if we have to call this the end, at least we're doing it the right way.
Yeah, I think we're being pretty adult.
We certainly are.
Well, there must be something to it, being adult. Makes me kind of sad, but it's a good sadness.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Felt kind of sunk.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, look, if Jake can make you as happy as he's made you miserable, you're going to be in for a great life.
Well, I intend to work hard at it. I want you to have a good life, too. You got a lot of friends in Landview. Don't forget us.
Never. Well, it is getting late. I tell you what, let's walk back to Annie's and I'll take a cab from there, okay?
All right.
Megan.
Oh.
Let's go.
Do you mind if I say goodbye to you here? Bye, Hunter.
Goodbye.
Jake, this is our potential client, Don Olson.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Olson.
Yeah, you too, Mr. Harrison.
So Lucky told me you wanted to talk about something about a crooked card game or something?
Yeah, you bet it was crooked. Do you look into that sort of thing?
From time to time, yeah. Here, have a seat. You a big gambler?
Well, I like cards. I like gambling. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a big gambler.
This ain't no two-bit stuff, Jake.
No?
Yeah, but I never play for stakes that I can't cover.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good, honest game.
So do I, doesn't everybody?
Yeah, except this one wasn't. It took me a long time to wise up to this one guy, and by that time I was going to the cleaners. But then I started to watch him like a hawk.
So you knew who was ripping you off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one guy was raking it in, and he was going after me.
That's probably because he knows that you covered bets.
Probably. A lot of people know me because of playing poker. Look, I mean, I've lost a bundle a couple of times. That's okay. That's gambling. But I'm a good player. I keep track of my winnings and my losings. And believe it or not, over the years, I've come out way ahead of the game. I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I am. For example, I mean, if I'm winning, on a winning streak, I invest. If I'm losing, then I conserve.
You could learn something from him, Lucky.
I got my PhD in economics, thank you very much.
Anyway, I know what I'm doing. And I know when somebody's trying to cheat me. But this snake, I don't know what he was pulling. He's smart. He's really smart.
So how much did this snake end up taking you for?
By the time the night was out, I owed him $100,000.
100 grand. I told you it was a big stake game.
That is steep.
Yeah, I have never lost a bundle like that. I'm one of the best when the game is on the up and up.
I'm sure you are, judging from your watch. It's gotta be, what, $200, $300, $400?
Oh, 10,000.
10,000?
$10,000 to tell the time?
To the second.
Oh, well, that makes a difference.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know what time it is in Australia?
Not really. I never
No,
had
what we're
much
gonna have to
interest in
do here is to
Australia.
get me into the game somehow.
Yeah, and that's what I figured. So I set up another game for tonight at the Buchanan Palace Hotel.
Okay.
Hey, I'll stake you, of course.
Of course.
Are you a good player?
Second best.
The best.
No, because you gotta be. If you're not good, this guy will spy you in a
Don't
second.
worry about it. I am. I'm good. Now, about my fee. For something like this, I usually charge...
Look, I'll give you 1/3 of what that bum took from me.
1/3 of $100,000.
For a couple hours of work?
For a couple of hours of work.
That's right. See, I get sore when somebody tries to cheat me.
I see.
That's real sore.
So, you think you can handle it, Harrison?
Oh, I think I can handle it. So what's the guy's name?
Milt Butler.
Milt... Wait, are you sure about this? Milt Butler?
Yeah, Milt Butler. You all right?
Yeah, well, wait. Let me see if I got this straight. Is it the same Milt Butler that goes around breaking people's legs?
Hey, look, I didn't know anything about Milt Butler's reputation for breaking legs.
You do, though.
I heard some rumors, yeah.
It's more than just rumors.
I heard that, too.
Why haven't the police caught up with him?
Because this guy's victims, they don't talk to the police.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's a sick world out there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good sitting right here myself.
Listen, I want to be honest with you here, right? I need the money. Believe me, I need it badly, but I'm going to get married in a couple weeks, and I don't want to be walking down the aisle on crutches. You know what I mean?
Or a wheelchair.
Or in a wheelchair.
Hey, listen, Jake. I'm sorry. I mean, if I knew that Milt Butler was involved in this, I would never brought it to you.
All right. Do you play poker?
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting married?
Oh, no.
You interested in the job?
Definitely not.
I guess I'll have to go somewhere else.
Well, you'll have a hard time finding somebody.
That was why I offered you so much money. Your friend here told me you were one of the best PIs in the business.
I am one of the best in this area, but I'm not a great barroom brawler, see?
Okay. You got a good head for business, I'll give you that.
What are you talking about business? I turned down your offer.
Yeah, you drive a hard bargain, that's all I'm saying.
I'm not bargaining.
Look, I'm a businessman. I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna up the ante just so you know that you're bargaining. Now, if you can finger Milt Butler while he's cheating, you get $50,000.
$50,000?
That's right.
You got yourself a deal, sir.
All right. Okay, now, the room at the hotel is 405. I'm going to call you in about an hour and let you know what time the game is.
Okay.
When I introduce you, where should I say we met?
Just, I'll make up something when you give me a call. I'll talk to you then.
Okay.
All right?
I'll see you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Mr. Wilson.
Jake, we gotta have a serious talk here.
You're not talking me out of this one, pal.
I'm telling you, the risk is too great.
It's $50,000, 50 grand.
I know,
Lucky.
$50,000, but I'm telling you, this is gonna choke me. It ain't worth the risk.
Look it, I know you mean well, Lucky. I know
Sure
you
I do.
And your heart's in the right place, but Megan and I are together, right?
Yeah, I know.
And we want to stay together. I want to have a home. I want to have kids with her. She's even willing to give up her career. She told me a couple times that she would do that.
She did?
Yeah, she did. It was her suggestion, not mine. But I like the idea.
Well, it's nice. A house, a picket fence, roses, a dog in the backyard.
That's right. This whole It's a Wonderful Life thing costs money, real money. Now, I'm in hock. You know what I mean?
I'll loan you $500.
Lucky. I appreciate the offer, really I do. My sister, she offered me $500 too, but 500 here, 500 there. I need some serious money. I gotta get out from underneath all these debts.
Out from under. Well, if you take this job, you're gonna be under 6 feet.
Lucky, all I want is my crack at the American dream. That's all. Is there something wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, Jake, but the way that you're going about it. That's what's wrong. I mean, you're young. You got time.
No, I don't have time. I gotta make up for lost time, and this 50 grand can do it for me.
Yeah, you're letting money lead you around.
I am not.
You are too.
Are not.
Are too. Now listen. I listen to you. Now you listen to me.
Well, we can make a run for it.
I have on brand new shoes. Well, they're Sheila's brand new shoes. She's gonna kill me.
Okay, I'll carry you.
No, we'd still get soaking wet, and I have on a brand new skirt.
Sheila's.
Yes.
Don't you ever wear your own stuff?
It's a compulsion of mine. She just went shopping and bought some new clothes.
And the compulsion took over, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be back to normal by tomorrow. You know, I really should talk to her. She's at Andy's place with your father.
Yeah, but why don't you let him take care of it? He'll do a better job. Pops has a lot of finesse. And besides, he's used to telling people what they don't want to hear.
Well, he's not mad at you right now, is he?
No, we're getting along fine. Pops is a chilly fellow.
Yes, he is. Okay, well, if you think he can handle my big sister, I'm willing to go along with it. I tend to get a little defensive before she even attacks. Ooh. Well, we have 2 hours to kill before the audition. What are we gonna do?
Well, if we can't get your sister's new clothes wet, I think that we're stuck in here until it stops raining.
Well, what if it keeps going and going and going?
Then we gotta make the best of it.
Well, one good thing, I don't think anybody's gonna come along and evict us to use the phone.
And that is a real good thing.
You always look on the bright side of things.
Yes, I do.
Are you ready to order? Oh, yes, I am. You know what? I'll have turkey sandwich on whole wheat, lettuce, tomato, very little mayonnaise, and coffee. Troy should be back in a moment.
Oh, well, 10 to 1 he's going to have a club sandwich. He always does.
I'm sorry I could not take that bet because he told me he was going to have one on the way over here.
Really?
Andy, I'll have my usual.
Lucky you didn't take that bet, huh?
Yes, I am.
I guess I'm a very predictable man, huh?
Ah, Ed has its good points. In fact, I kind of like it. You know, when I was a little girl on a farm in Georgia, our next meal was not predictable.
That bad?
Yeah, at times. I mean, usually a farmer could always find food to put on the table, but there were so many of us. So the question was whether it was going to be enough. But I truly am proud to say that what's left of my family down there is doing pretty good.
I bet you had a lot to do with that.
Nah, not me. Both my parents. Very strong people. Especially my mother. I tell you, she used to shoo us out of that place like chickens. And see, because I was the oldest, she got me out of there really fast. I remember her telling me, now, Sheila, get out, get a scholarship, get an education, and come back here and help us get the rest of these guys out of here. Oh, that word, get. I can still hear her say it. And as for Rika, she was the baby, so she was the last one to get.
Oh, right, Rika, that phone call.
Headquarters? Oh, my God, you can't get away from that phone, can you?
No, actually, it was Kerry. He asked me to give you a message.
Oh, you said Rika?
No, nothing's wrong. Kerry and Rika took a bus to Scranton today.
What?
Kerry's group had an audition there, and Rika went along for the ride.
She just took off?
Well, she said she thought she could get a story for the banner.
I didn't know anything about this.
Well, she said she tried to reach you.
Oh, Rika told you.
Well, it's no big deal, Sheila.
I think I'm the one to decide that, thank you.
I mean, it really isn't. I mean, the kids dropped by my office and let me know where they were headed today, and Kerry canceled a dinner date with me because he thought he'd be a little late, and as it turns out now, they'll be coming back later than they expected.
Oh, Rika, I mean, she told me that she was not going to date Kerry.
I don't think they saw this as a date.
And now you're telling me they're in Scranton and they won't be back till the middle of the night.
I didn't say the middle of the night, and the kids were considerate enough to let me know.
Oh, they let you know, but they didn't let me know. Why?
Well, she said she tried to reach you. Oh, come on, Sheila, this is ridiculous.
You knew it. If Rika wanted to talk to me, she knew I could be found in the hospital. You know, this makes me so angry. She didn't want to talk to me, that's what it is.
Well, in this case, it's obvious why. Look at you.
What?
Listen to yourself. I mean, hear what you are saying.
I got your message. I hate it when I get shrill.
Well, you weren't too shrill.
I mean, what you said before was right. And I feel lousy about it. And I will say it. The reason why Rika did not want to talk to me is because she knew I would hit the roof.
Well, I think Kerry encouraged her to let me handle it and have a couple of words with him when he gets back here.
No, please, Troy, don't.
Here you go.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and I wrapped up your sandwiches in case you needed to take it back to the police station.
Oh, well, you got the old police commissioner's number, huh?
Uh-huh.
Looking good, looking good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have I, become such an ogre in Rika's eyes?
Well, I don't think so. She's just a little nervous about you, I suppose.
I'm a physical therapist. I spend my day telling people what to do. I mean, to improve their mental and physical condition. I guess I gotta stop telling people what to do when I'm not at the hospital.
That seems like a good start.
What next?
Well, I have more faith in the kids. I mean, raising kids is a gamble. I think Rika's behaving like a normal kid her age. Of course, I'm no expert now.
Doing better than I am.
Oh, I know. Sometimes you just get lucky.
Everything you said. You're right about everything.
No, I'm not. I'd like to be, but I'm really not, Sheila. I mean, Kerry and I have had some major battles. I was way overprotective after his mother died. You know, I remember one argument when Kerry suddenly stopped, looked me in the eye, and said, "You don't have any faith in me at all, do you, Dad?"
Rika has said the same thing to me many a time. Guess it looks like I don't have any faith in her at all. Troy, I don't know if I can stop. I can sound like I'm going to, but I tell you, we get into a tight squeeze and I just start yelling at her. I'm sorry.
Listen, I got an idea. Why don't we wrap these sandwiches up in these paper napkins, and then we can take a little walk over to the park, and you can cry as much as you want to in private.
All
right. You wrap, and I'll pay the bill.
Oh, leaving so soon?
We're gonna wrap up our sandwiches and take a little walk over to the park. Maybe we'll meet them there.
Sheila, okay?
She will be. Things pile up sometime.
Yeah, I know how that is. Well, come back soon, okay?
You know we will. Take care.
I'm not a great sandwich wrapper.
But you are a great therapist, so who cares?
I guess that wasn't the time to talk to the police commissioner.
Right.
I guess it's out of his control anyway.
What?
Gabrielle's fate.
What about it?
Without getting into any of the particulars, Gabrielle changed her plea to guilty. Yeah, it took me a while to believe it and then absorb it.
I Can't believe it. For once, she's being honest. I'm sorry, you don't need that right now.
Hey, it's okay, it's okay. I've had my fill, believe me, from Asa.
Well, why do you think that she pleaded guilty?
Who knows? I mean, maybe she's finally facing up to some of her behavior, but for me, it's too little, too late. I can't stand what this is doing to Hal. I mean, the idea of his mother being in prison, what is that going to do to him?
It's gonna be tough. I can't believe she would do something like that. And not think about him.
I know, when I think of that, that's when I hate her all over again. And I don't like doing that. I can't stand that. I just wish I had Ace's genes. God.
Come to think of it, you do.
No, I'm talking the right ones. You know what he's doing right now? He's doing the jig and rejoicing over what's happening to Gabrielle.
Well, maybe you can, rejoice over the fact that you're gonna get full custody of Al.
I guess. I just hope it's the right thing for him. You know, it's gonna take me some while to get over this thing. Ooh. Would you please give me some good news? Anything.
Jake and Megan.
I don't want any more arguments about this butler job, okay?
Hey, I'm just giving you the same argument that you gave Olson.
But I changed my mind.
Well, your original thinking was better.
Lucky, I have taken bigger risks than this for less money, haven't I?
Yeah, but you haven't had that much at stake. Huh? Come on, pal. You're about to marry the woman of your dreams. This money's not worth getting hurt over.
Who's gonna get hurt? If I use my head, I won't get hurt.
Megan didn't agree to marry somebody with damaged goods, buddy.
What are you talking about, damaged goods, okay?
What are you two arguing about?
Nothing. We're just talking business, honey, huh?
Hi, what's this about damaged goods?
Oh, damaged.
What, did you hurt yourself?
No, I'm fine. How could I hurt
then
myself?
what did Lucky? You were saying something about someone being.
No. Jake and I were discussing about rearranging the office and the filing cabinet that's damaged goods.
Well, you said something after that.
Well, yeah, I said,
Nothing. Who knows?
Yeah.
So what's Hunter doing? When's he leaving?
Well, he just said goodbye and he's leaving, well, I guess immediately. When I left him, he was getting ready to get into a cab to go to the airport.
You say, what flight's he leaving on?
I don't know. I assume he's taking the one nonstop flight that there is this afternoon. Why?
Nothing. I just gave me a great idea, actually. Lucky, you stay by the phone in case anybody calls. I'll keep in touch with you, honey. You take care.
Bye.
I'll see you in a little while.
You want to tell me what that was all about?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Sheila. I didn't mean to make you cry.
You didn't make me cry.
I guess I came down a little too hard on you.
No, you didn't.
But I bet I sounded like I knew all the answers. I mean, I really, really don't.
I was upset about my own mistakes.
Well, it seems to me you haven't made that many. Rika is a fine young woman. Raising a son or a daughter is a big responsibility. And I think these days it's even harder than ever. And maybe raising a younger sister is an even greater responsibility.
I don't think it's that much difference. Not in our case, anyway.
Well, there is one big difference. It's a responsibility you didn't have to take on.
You're a very kind man. Do you know that?
Well, thanks. As police commissioner, I don't hear that much.
I'm glad you said what you did.
Well, this just might turn my head here.
You're not finished.
Please, keep going.
I appreciate you, gosh, caring enough to take the time out of your busy day just to be with me.
Well, wait, I'm going to stop you there.
Why?
I didn't have lunch today with you to discuss Kerry and Rika. I had lunch because I wanted to be with you. I mean, the subject of the kids came up, and that was all right. Just remember, I'm here with you at this moment because I want to be with you.
I didn't blow it?
No. Reality intruded. And that's all right, too. You got that in there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, well, let's just find a place to have our sandwiches here. How about over there?
Over there looks pretty good.
Okay, here we go.
So why did Jake rush off to the airport?
I can honestly say I don't know.
Well, since you're being honest, Lucky, why don't you tell me why the two of you were really arguing? It seemed kind of serious.
Well, we were arguing about a job that Jake wants to take on. I don't think it's a good idea. He does.
So what is this job?
That's confidential. You'll have to ask him.
Okay. I will ask him. You've seen this ring that he gave me.
Oh, it's blinding. It's beautiful.
Well, do you think that he put himself into a financial hole by giving this to me?
Oh, no. Don't worry about that.
All right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
And, okay, what's going on here, right? I know security's tough, but I made it through the security check no problem. I've got to be on this plane to L.A. Got to be in L.A. tonight.
Hunter.
Well, what a surprise, Jake.
Yeah, it's okay, Freddie. I know this guy. Thanks for holding the gentleman.
That cop is your friend?
More or less, yeah.
Look, I got to get on this plane. He was keeping me here.
I know. It's my fault.
What, is this your idea? Jake, you better have a very good reason for this.
I do. Listen, I need your help.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm desperate, huh?